thing we want to know is, why do people have sex?
Yes, so I'm going to be writing reasons on the board that you give me, reasons why people have sex. Not necessarily why you yourself would have sex, but any reason why anyone in this whole crazy world would ever choose to have sex. Good reasons, bad reasons, reasons in between. So, go.
Babies.
Yeah, for babies. All right. Yeah.
Feels good.
Feels good. All right, what else?
Gets pressured into it.
Okay, so like peer pressure maybe? All right.
Love.
Love, yeah. What else?
For a job.
Like for money?
For money.
Yeah. What else? Could there be like a substance involved?
Even experimenting, like just trying to figure stuff out.
Like experimenting, okay?
It's like drunk or high, or like drugs or something.
Yeah, yeah. Drunk or high? Yeah.
Or like attention if they're lonely.
Yeah, maybe to get attention.
Revenge.
Yeah, maybe to get revenge on like an ex. What else?
Stress relief.
Stress relief, yeah. Okay. What's something really awful that happens?
Could it be rape?
Yeah, rape, or if you're forced. Okay, let's get like one more. One more, come on. A lot up here, but then you can definitely get one more.
For fun.
For fun, great. Okay. So now, everyone look up at the board, look at the ones we have up here. So now, I'm gonna get a majority vote from you guys, what you think are positive reasons to have sex, all right? So if you think it's a positive reason, just raise your hand. If I get like a majority vote, I'll circle them, all right? So, for babies. Okay, positive reason. Feels good. Okay, so yeah, that's majority. Peer pressure, because you're pressured. For love. Okay. For money. Okay. To experiment. All right. Drunk or high. To get attention. For revenge. To relieve your stress. Okay, so not majority, so I won't circle it. Obviously never forced, and for fun. Okay, cool. So now, look at the ones we have circled. Now, I'm gonna ask again, but you only have one vote. You have to vote out of the ones circled. If you could only have sex for this one reason only, which one would it be? So you have to vote, you only have one vote. All right, so raise your hand if you vote for babies. Okay, one. Feels good. One. And love? Okay, so everybody else. So then nobody voted for fun. Okay, cool. So why do you guys think that we did this? Does anyone have any ideas, like, why did we make this list? Just 'cause?
Like an icebreaker.
An icebreaker to make you guys feel uncomfortable? Not quite. What are all these?
Reasons why people have sex.
Reasons. There's a lot up there, right? Are all of them good? No. So pretty much the point was to show you there are so many different reasons. Good reasons, bad reasons, reasons in between. And do we all agree on all of them? No. No, and I'm sure if I took each and every one of you outside, asked you individually about each and every one of them, we would all have different thoughts and opinions on each of them. And that's totally fine. We're all entitled to our own opinions. All right? But just to show you that there are so many different reasons why people would choose to have sex. And it's so important to know the reasons behind why we do what we do. So I'll kind of illustrate with a story. So let's say it's Friday. All right? I know it's like halfway through the week, but We can make it. All right, so pretend it's Friday. All right, your friend comes up to you and they're like, hey, I got you a present. It's out in the parking lot. Go check it out. And you're like, okay, well, Christmas was like a couple months ago. My birthday's not till August. That's weird, but all right. So after school, you go outside, you're looking in the parking lot for something that's typically in like, you know, a present would be in like a bag, a box, but instead, what you see with a big bow on the top, a tag with your name on the side is a brand new car. A dream car that you've always had. Does anyone have any dream cars? Yeah, what's your dream car?
Lotus.
Lotus. It's yours. That's what's in the parking lot. Anybody else have a dream car?
Like a Ferrari.
Ooh, Ferrari. It's yours. That's what's in the parking lot. Mine is one that just like starts right away in the wintertime. That'd be great. All right, so it's your dream car and you have no idea why they gave it to you, but you're so excited, your mind is blown. And so the whole weekend, you're driving this car. You don't care if your mom asks you to go to the grocery store to get some, you know, things for her to cook dinner because you just want to be in this car. You don't care if she asks you to go get your little brother from soccer practice. You're like, yeah, no problem, because you just want to be in this car so bad. It's such a cool car. So Monday rolls around. You look for your friend at school. You go up to them and you're like, thank you so much for this car. It is amazing. And they're like, well, actually, thank you, because I kind of stole that car and like the cops were coming after me. I was just getting like a really messy situation. I knew you like this car, so you might want to change the plates, rough it up a little bit. Definitely don't tell anyone I gave it to you. And they leave. How would you feel in that situation?
Upset or betrayed.
Maybe upset, maybe betrayed. Yeah? Anything else?
I mean, you still have a car.
You still have a nice car, yeah?
Stress.
Stressed, maybe? Yeah, so let's break the story down a little bit. The car, has it changed physically, like over the weekend? Is it still a nice car? Yeah. Now, how do you feel about that friend Friday versus Monday? Friday, how did you feel towards them when they gave you that car? Awesome. Best friend ever, right? Now, how about Monday? Traitor?
Yeah.
Maybe betrayed. Worst friend ever? Friendship terminated? Right? So the car itself is still nice, but now knowing the reason they gave you that car kind of changes things around a little bit. You might still want it, but you might want to change the plates. You might just want to get rid of it because of the reason they gave it to you. All right, so now let's change the story around. Two people have sex. The next morning, one person looks over at the other one and they say something along the lines of, you know, wow, I had such a good time last night. You know, this is exactly where I was hoping our relationship would go. I'm just feeling so much closer to you. I'm really excited for what's next for us. And they look at you and they're like, oh, I was just kind of drunk last night. We had sex. I don't really remember much. Or maybe they're like, well, all my friends were having sex and like I just hadn't had sex in a while. I knew you liked me, so I figured this would be easy. So you can go when you're ready. How would you feel, honestly, if you were in that situation? You're going into it thinking, I care about this person, I want to be with this person, and they kind of just could care less. How would you honestly feel?
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed?
Used.
Used? Yeah, same thing.
Angry.
Angry? Yeah. The word that comes to my mind is mortified. I would want to get out of there as soon as possible. Right? And the sex, kind of like that car is still a nice car, the sex could have been the best sex of your life. Could have been awesome sex, but now knowing the reason that they had sex with you kind of changes things around a little bit. All right? It changes not only the way that you see that person, but also maybe the way that you see that sex. And so we tell that story, we make this list to emphasize the fact that sexuality is a gift. All right? It sounds a little bit corny, but it is a gift. It's something that you give and receive, and the reasons behind that are so important. Know the reasons why you're having sex, why someone is choosing to have sex with you. Be on that same page. As weird as it sounds, I know you guys don't know us, but we genuinely do care about you guys, all right? We don't want to see you guys get hurt.